Hey everyone, CTNtechnologynews here, and today I'm taking a look at the new Nokia X, a phone from Nokia that technically runs Android, but not in the way you might think. So the Nokia X, Nokia just unveiled it at Mobile World Congress, and basically what it does is it runs a hybrid operating system that's based on Google's Android open source project, but also has a mixture of Windows Phone and Asha operating system on top of it. So basically the way it works is that Nokia X actually refers to the operating system behind the phone as well as the phone itself. So the Nokia X software platform is an Android 4.1 backbone, and on top of that, Nokia has painted an interface that pulls from both the Asha and Windows Phone OS. You can still access Android apps, but the home screen looks a lot like Windows Phone's live tiles with flat squares that you can reorder and resize. The second screen is essentially the Nokia Fast Lane for the Asha operating system, which gives you a stream of apps and activities like status updates and notifications. Now there's also a mixture of Microsoft services on board, such as OneDrive, Outlook, and Skype, as well as Nokia's Here Maps and its mixed radio, which handles Pandora-like stuff. Now that's nice, but because of the custom interface and platform, there's a bit of a problem. There's no Google Play Store for apps, videos, or other content. Nokia does have a curated app store where you can download Android apps, but it's not quite the full experience. Nokia says that there will also be localized app stores like Yandex in Russia and OneMobile in China, and also sideloaders can get apps however they want. Whatever you can do with Android 4.1 you can do here, but it does feel a little bit strange that Nokia just isn't using pure Android for this phone. Now as far as the actual phone itself, now the Nokia X and the new Nokia X Plus are pretty identical, only the Nokia X Plus has more storage and an SD card. The Nokia XL is a bigger version of the Nokia X, and it has slightly higher specs than the Nokia X itself. But as far as the actual Nokia X handset, you'll get a lot of familiar design motifs crossover from the other Nokia phones. First, there's colors that are bright green in the unit that they were actually showing at Mobile World Congress. There's also cyan, red, yellow, white, and black, lots of colors here, so you should be able to find a color that suits your fancy. And similar to previous phones like the Lumia 620, you can swap back covers to mix up the color scheme. Now specs on the dual SIM Nokia X are modest. It has a 4-inch screen with an 800x480 pixel resolution, a 1 GHz dual-core Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, and assisted GPS. Beneath that display, you navigate the screen with the home button that doubles as a back button. The phone measures 10mm thick around the middle, which is pretty typical, if maybe just a little bit thicker than a lot of premium phones. Now the Nokia X gives you something to grab onto, weighing it at 4.5 ounces and measuring 0.4 inches thick. There's a 3-megapixel camera on the back that uses fixed focus, and the phone does not include a flash. That's definitely good for an affordable phone, but it would still be a nice feature to have if Nokia did increase the price just slightly. Now although it may run Android underneath all the layers, the Nokia X isn't really an Android phone. They deliberately don't look the same and they don't feel the same. As such, the Nokia X is definitely not for a person looking for a pure Android experience. However, the €89 Nokia X ships in the first week of March, and Nokia has a specific audience in mind. First-time smartphone owners make up Nokia's dream demographic, with about 22 years old in the center of the target. The Nokia X are going to countries where high-end smartphones reign supreme, and so it's not really going to the US, Korea, or Japan, but instead it's really focusing on third world countries and also China, Thailand, Indonesia, and Vietnam. And I think that it's in third world countries that Nokia will fare the best with the new Nokia X. Now I'm very interested to hear what you think of the new Nokia X in the comments below. I'm very interested to hear whether you're going to be getting one. But anyways, please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!